Okay, let's just dive right into this explainer. Today, we're taking a look at something that is fundamentally reshaping the absolute bedrock of the global internet. We're exploring LINKSPREED's newest architectural update. And honestly, we're talking about reimagining the entire domain system itself, tracking this journey toward LNS version 1. So definitely grab a mental notepad for this one, because we are about to unpack how the underlying plumbing of the digital world is getting a massive and frankly, long overdue upgrade.
40. I really want you to just let that number sink in for a second. 40 years. The entire modern internet you use, literally every website you visit, every single app on your phone, every digital service you rely on to get through your day, it's all currently sitting on top of a centralized, hierarchical domain name system architecture that was designed 4 decades ago. I mean, it was built for a static read-and-write web. And while the technology we interact with has evolved at absolute warp speed, this foundational layer underneath it all, it's basically stayed exactly the same.
So here is our roadmap for today. We're going to start with the legacy DNS problem, then enter the LINKSPREED naming system, break down its core features, explore how they're building the high-speed mesh, compare legacy DNS to LNS head-to-head, and finally, take a look at the road to launch.
Let's kick things off with Section 1, the legacy DNS problem.
You know, to really understand the cure, we have to fully understand the disease first. And the main pain point right now is that the web is literally outgrowing its own skeleton. Our whole digital ecosystem is rapidly shifting toward 3 huge new paradigms: sovereign identities, decentralized compute, and autonomous AI agents. Now, when you try to force all of these massive, highly dynamic Web4 innovations through a fragile 40-year-old pipe, legacy DNS infrastructure becomes a critical point of failure. Right now, under the current system, you don't actually own your domain. You're basically just renting it from an unpredictable landlord. If a central registrar decides to pull the plug, or, say, a WHOIS database gets compromised, your entire digital existence can just vanish overnight.
That brings us to Section 2. Enter the LINKSPREED's naming system.
So we're shifting from pointing out a massive problem to looking at a total paradigm replacement. Because this isn't just a quick patch or some minor software update. LNS is positioned natively at Layer 4. That's the HELION layer of LINKSPREED's 7-layer Web4 stack, and it's a complete, ground-up reimagining of how we route information. It's providing a fully sovereign, tamper-proof framework for registering, managing, and resolving top-level domains and web addresses. We're essentially walking away from fragile certificate authorities and vulnerable central registries altogether.
I actually want to read this directly from the Web4 ownership thesis because it perfectly captures the philosophy driving all this engineering. It says, every layer of the network stack must be directly reducible to a claim controlled by a decentralized identifier held directly by the user. The operative word here is held. This is all about you holding the actual cryptographic keys to your own digital house, instead of just trusting some middleman to hold them for you.
Moving right along to Section 3, the core features of NOS.
To make this super concrete, LNS brings 3 distinct, incredibly powerful capabilities to the table that completely replace those fragile centralized authorities. We've got sovereign domain ownership, next-generation TLDs, and native cryptographic resolution. Let's break these down real quick.
Okay, so the absolutely crucial point with sovereign domain ownership is this. Every single domain and TLD registered in LNS is directly anchored to what's called a DID.UID, a decentralized identifier. What does that actually mean for you? It means your domains are cryptographically held directly by you. They can't be arbitrarily revoked, they can't be hijacked by bad actors, and they can't be altered by some middleman operator. You have absolute cryptographic sovereignty over your stuff.
Then we have next-generation TLDs. Historically, domains were really just used for mapping human-readable names to IP addresses, right? But LNS is built to support entirely new naming conventions. These are designed specifically for modern decentralized applications, corporate entities, and crucially, autonomous AI agents and microservices. The system inherently understands that the entities navigating the web today are not just humans clicking links on a screen anymore.
And finally, native cryptographic revolution. LNS actually integrates natively with zero-knowledge verification. And it even ties into hardware-anchored biometric identity layers. This is huge because it ensures that every single time a query is made to resolve a web address, it's verifiable, it's completely secure, and it is strictly privacy-preserving. You're no longer leaking a trail of digital breadcrumbs to centralized servers every time you just try to load a web page.
Let's jump into Section 4, building the high-speed mesh.
Now, designing a decentralized system on a whiteboard is one thing, but making it match the lightning-fast speed of legacy DNS in the real world, that is a massive technical hurdle. LINKSPREED actually solved this latency problem by bringing together two absolute powerhouse teams. You've got the HELION team, they're the architects, handling the Layer 4 naming, the complex cryptographic resolution algorithms, and the cross-mesh address mappings. And then you have dev.unity, which is LINKSPREED's core execution group. They specialize in high concurrency node execution and super low latency routing backbones. By pairing HELION's pure protocol architecture with dev.unity's sheer production muscle, they completely eliminated those synchronization bottlenecks that usually plague decentralized systems. The result is a highly resilient, lightning-fast resolution mesh that is totally ready for global scale.
Which brings us to Section 5, Legacy DNS versus LNS. Putting these two head-to-head really shows how staggering the contrast is. With legacy DNS, you're renting your domain. You're relying on centralized ICANN databases, which are prone to hijacking and outages. LNS just flips that script completely. You cryptographically own your domain via your decentralized identifier, all secured by ZK proofs on a tamper-proof mesh. And while the old system was just for human-to-IP mapping, LNS is AI-ready right out of the box, with open, sovereign TLD creation. It's literally a complete paradigm shift from renting fragile infrastructure to owning a secure piece of the decentralized web.
And finally, Section 6, the road to launch.
Probably the most exciting news from LINKSPREED right now is that the core engineering phase for LNS v1 is officially done. Right at this moment, the joint HELION and dev.unity teams are running final stress tests across their Arctic compute backbone, meaning LNS v1 is quite literally just weeks away from going live. In the coming weeks, we're going to see initial domain registrations open up, early access developer APIs drop, and they'll start rolling out custom TLD deployments for organizations and Web4 pioneers. It is moving fast.
I want to wrap up this explainer by throwing this final question over to you. Are you ready for a sovereign web? Because this shift from the read-write era to the true Web4 era is happening right now, right beneath our feet. The days of essentially leasing your digital existence from a central authority, those are coming to a close. The real question is, as LNS rolls out in the coming weeks, are you going to keep renting your digital real estate, or are you ready to finally hold your own cryptographic keys? It is an absolutely fascinating evolution, and you can bet we'll be watching it very, very closely.